Navnath Bakthisagar, Chapter 13, Jalendra and Queen Mainavati. Fruitation. The recitation of this chapter will rid you of the sins of killing a woman. Jalendra and Khanif stayed in Badrikashrama for 12 years. Another 12 years, Khanif practiced ascetism on the banks of river Ganga. Then Jalendra left to make a pilgrimage. He survived on the money earned by selling bales of hay from village to village. He did not allow anyone to get a clue of his supernatural powers. But God Agni asked God Vayu to suspend the bale of hay in air over his son. Jalendra had to avoid pains to him, and that is how people came to know that he was some great yogi. Still, he lived in a filthy place outside the village. Sometimes something similar happened in the Helapatnam town. He was walking with the bale of hay suspended over his head. The king of that town was Gopi Chand, whose mother Mainavati was a widow. She was a great order of God and virtuous woman, a dejected soul, but the king was observed in his luxuries. One day, Queen Mainavati saw Jalendra passing by. She was marveled at the sight of a yogi who was so luminous, composed, and free of desire. She called her maid and showed him to her. The maid said, "He indeed looked like a great saint. We should find out his whereabouts." Mainavati permitted her do so. Then the maid investigated and told the queen. He stayed in an abandoned, filthy place in very poor conditions. Such real saints are a spare. All night the queen, in a different attire and hidden face, took her maid along to the place where he stayed. Both of them went in front of him. They gave him obeisance and conferred on him cooked food and some fruits. But Jalendra abstained. He didn't want an epithet. He threw big stones at both of them. He didn't even look at the food and fruit, but both of them sustained his throwing of stones and sat there admiringly. Jalendra saw their endurance and asked, "Who are you? Why have you come here at this time of the night? Why have you come to a fool like me?" Mainavati introduced herself and implored with ardor, saying, "I do not have any interest in being alive now. I have to achieve moksha, liberation from the bounds of worldly existence." Jalendra replied, "You are the royal mother. It will be such an ignominy for you and the king if someone sees you here at such an hour. You please go back." But Mainavati said, "I am going now, but will come here every night. Please allow me to be of your service." To Mainavati did not listen to him and kept going there every night along with her maid. She started being of service to him. She was an affectionate mother. This affection soon turned into devotion. As days passed, Jalendra thought, "This old lady can actually follow the path of reincarnation. It's been 6 months, but still she hasn't reached boredom. First, I should test her tolerance. Only then will be the right time to give the Guru mantra." He then created an elusive black bee, which started boring Mainavati's lap. Jalendra pretended to be asleep on her lap, but intuitively he knew what was happening. Blood started oozing out of Mainavati's lap, but she tolerated the pain, keeping mum. She didn't even move a bit. Sometime later, Jalendranath pretended to wake up, and with his mercy, he cured the wound on her lap. He got extremely pleased on her. Mainavati's orderly made him give her Yoga Diksha and Mantropadesha, the effect of which was such that Mainavati got realization of Advaita Brahma. She went into Samadhi, but Jalendra got her back to consciousness after some time. She became the disciple of Jalendranath, a saint, a sadhu, Anubhuti Samapanam, and a Nivritta yogi. It is obviously for sadhus to think of the upliftment of mankind. So Mainavati also remembered her luxury, observed sun, and thought that it would be great if the Guru uplifts Gopi Chand. Here we come to end of chapter 13 of Navnath Bakthisagar. Om Sai Ram.